My name is Aman Sood. I am CEO and founder of Talenthon. We started here in UK 3 years ago with the aim to provide best quality candidates to the employers while increasing the transparency for candidates' job hunting journey. Since then, we have developed Talenthon. It has been used by thousands of applicants across the globe and hundreds of employers. We have actually been working on a new chapter in Talenthon's life for quite a while. It's a decentralized global recruitment ecosystem, which is powered by the blockchain technology. On top of using AI, deep learning, and other advanced technologies to assess candidates, Talenthon would offer career-related services from our partners, which will then enable the candidates to develop and prove their abilities. The new platform will have absolutely no boundaries, and at the same time, it will add one very powerful element which is currently missing from recruitment industry, and that is trust. It's something that Amazon did to the retail industry. Because of Amazon, today we can trust millions of sellers across the world. We as a company want to achieve that level of trust in the global recruitment industry space.
As we all know, the vast majority of people are changing roles more frequently these days, so it makes sense to have a better engine for managing that. We've spoken to a lot of employers, and they're mainly concerned about the amount of time and resource it takes to evaluate the candidates. So creating a database with pre-evaluated, genuine candidates is of huge value and impact on the enormous potential growth. In my opinion, it's a great investment.
Global recruitment industry is sized around $450 billion, out of which $15 billion account for the job board market, with the business model of flooding employers with tons of CVs, with the feature like click once, apply to thousands of jobs. This model creates a lot of noise and is highly inefficient, both for the employers as well as for the applicants. What we envision is a platform which does all the required due diligence on the candidates, rates and ranks them as per their skills, abilities, and experiences. The platform which gives candidates who have genuine referees a better rating. On the other hand, it provides employers with already assessed candidates who fit well to their requirements. We want candidates to spend time only on attending one assessment, and through that one assessment, all the employers should know their capabilities and fitment for their role.
I was looking for a company that was innovative, ideally with a disruptive solution that had global market potential. I like a team who is driven and open-minded and really passionate about the product that they're making. And also I was looking for a company that was on the cusp of monetization, and Talenthon provided all of that. They helped me with everything and they really ticked all the boxes.
As we all know, for attending any interview, candidates lose their precious time and money, and we all have been through this at least once in our lives. But for taking part in our assessments, those candidates would earn money as they would be rewarded by our cryptocurrencies called Talentcoin.
Well, I evaluated Talenthon's white paper and also the codes that they uploaded to GitHub. Now, what impressed me was that they weren't greedy. What they did is they locked their tokens in for 6 years, which ensures for the whole team a very long-term success rate. Well, I really like their expansion strategy. Following on from their success in the UK, their plan is to move towards the US, which is obviously the biggest revenue market for recruitment. This shows that the team has very high aspirations and they're obviously willing to compete with the biggest names in the business. I was concerned initially about the 4 billion token production, but when I realized that this was for the expansion of the product as opposed to purely for investors, I realized that this was actually an ideal opportunity to invest. After all, Ethereum has unlimited supply, and yet it's still delivered 400 times returns in the last 2 years.
Our platform would save billions of hours spent by the candidates and recruiters on sourcing, evaluation, and on those extra interviews they conduct. Talenthon will also save billions of dollars spent on traveling or on other interview channels by reducing unnecessary rounds of interviews. I'm happy to say that without spending much on marketing, we now have more than 500 investors across the globe interested in investing in our ICO.